What is going on, guys? Mr. Rogers here, and we are back in Madden 19. And one of the features of the exhibition side is that you can play all of the games. So, I think I'm gonna have a little fun with the. Oh, that one was already done. We're gonna do a little Monday night prime time. Got the Rams Raiders. Should be good, and I am going to go with the Raiders. Simply because I have no interest in the Rams. So,
Chucky is back. It's the coach. This is week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, for the first time in more than 16 years, John Gruden takes to the sideline here in Oakland as coach of the Raiders. But they're in for a tough test against a playoff team from a year ago, the Los Angeles Rams. I'll talk to you again at halftime with a look back to games from yesterday. But first, we head out to the East Bay. Standing by, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Oakland, California. The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Los Angeles Rams. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play, and I don't think from what we saw down on the field before the game there's any doubt they're ready to roll.
They pass the eye test, don't they? This team looks fired up and ready to play.
this should be good.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet, and both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
All right, let's go. Okay.
No more training camp, no more
Here we go.
exhibitions. The 2018 NFL season on EA Sports is underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. The man calling the shots in the huddle will be Derek Carr in his 5th year now out of Fresno State.
He did make his 3rd straight Pro Bowl, but the numbers didn't really reflect what is known as Pro Bowl caliber. 22 touchdowns, 13 interceptions on a 6-10 team. But the biggest question in Oakland in this offseason, how will he and new head coach John Gruden mesh? That's the key to victory for the Oakland Raiders.
Now, 29.
Now the first carry from Marshawn Lynch. And he'll get this one up to the 26. The tackle there by Mark Barron. And the offensive starters here for the Raiders.
Let's highlight a big strength of this team. The offensive line led by Donald Penn, Kelechi Osemele, and Rodney Hudson. All 3 were Pro Bowlers in 2017. But it didn't translate as well as they wanted on offense. Just
I like that they
23rd
give them a little
in scoring
personality.
and a 6-10 record.
All right, let's see what we got.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. He's got the former Ram. This is Jared Cook. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll run it.
Oh,
Here's
man.
Lynch. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So much for picking it up on the ground on 3rd down. 3rd play of the drive, and this defense showing strong early.
I wonder how much of that was scouting. I wonder how much of that was a gut feeling like, okay, let's just go ahead and sell out here and get after them, thinking they're going to run the football and stuff them.
Oh, my God, he didn't tackle him.
They've now set the tone. They've set a precedent right here. If you're going to try and run the ball against us,
all right.
it could be hard going throughout this game.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be quarterbacked by Jared Goff, the 3rd-year man out of Cal and the Novato, California native.
It always comes down to the talent of a player first, but never underestimate what good coaching can do for you as well. How about Jared Goff, 0-7 as a rookie to 11-4 in an NFC West title in his second season? The arrival of Sean McVay and his staff, they really jumped up his game. 28 touchdowns, just 7 interceptions in 2017.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie up to make the tackle. And the offensive starters here for Los Angeles.
I love watching Todd Gurley play because I think back to when he got drafted and so many people question taking it back that high. Well, you see exactly why. His ability to run, catch, and lead, it's a heck of a combination, and he leads the Rams.
Another carry now for Gurley. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
Now a play fake here on first down. Going up top. Able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
Oh, well.
And this defensive line will be looking to control the point of attack.
And that's what they've done throughout this season.
I like
this
that
is
they're
a
all not doing the same
unit.
thing. That's
they
pretty
play
cool.
together very, very well, and they don't permit big plays to happen.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Arden Key, the ex-LSU Tiger, there on the stop.
Let's see. They'll go here.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the gun. Gone.
I clicked on the wrong guy.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. For these Raiders, a couple of years ago, 12-4, 2017, big-time disappointment, 6-10. But as they head out on offense here, optimism abound because on headset number 1 is a man named John Gruden.
And I would expect this team to take on his image in a big way. And I'm not just talking about the media look, right, with the snarling face and all. I'm talking about what he demands from his teams. Toughness on both sides of the ball. So that means they're going to run the heck out of the football. Marshawn Lynch, get ready. You're going to get a lot more touches. Now, on the defensive side, Khalil Mack, a heck of a representative for what you want from a defensive football team.
What we got? What we got? Oh, I didn't want that.
2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards.
Raider 1. Down. Hey, alert 3. Deuce right.
On 2nd down, here's Carr. And complete right side to Cook.
There we
and
go.
Down he'll go at the 25. 8 yards on the completion, but now they
That's
face
manageable.
3rd down.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they?
Let's
3-step
see.
drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
What we got? What we got?
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. He finds Roberts, complete.
There we go.
And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break it.
Blocka, blocka, blocka. Nobody cares. All right, let's see if we can get. Damn, where the hell's Lynch at?
694. Check. 3 down. Monday, down. He's coming. Listen, hot.
On first down, Carr. He completes it to
There we
Jordy
go.
Nelson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Carr will come up here with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Down. Mike's 54. Coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
First down,
Oh,
the run with
wow.
Lynch.
Oh.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the
Man.
41. It's a loss of a yard
Been a
there,
long
and
time
now
since I've done
2nd
this.
down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
All right, what we got?
3 down. You got 56 there.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. And avoids the contact by sliding. He turned
Yeah, I
that into a
could've
nice
passed that,
gain.
but I
Gets him
didn't.
8 yards closer for 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Throwing now is Carr.
Oh, no.
In heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And the return this time
Dadgummit.
will go out to the 42-yard line. Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're buried deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, you know, I used to play quarterback in high school, I can do this, until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight
Man.
end. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain down to about the 33. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd
Let's
and
bring the
1.
house.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
Offense.
Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
He's scared.
Still 3rd down.
Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Throwing on 3rd.
Oh, damn.
Gone. This is caught. It's Cooks. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Oh, man.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
I don't care how many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
All right, let's see what we can do.
2nd and 10. Goff again. And
Oh, I
he's
missed
got
him.
it.
Oh, my
And
God.
he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Oh, that was
Brandon
awful.
Cooks, his first touchdown as a member of the Rams. And the Rams are in for 6.
And that's exactly what you're supposed
Watch
to do
him.
with good
Woo!
field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
Oh, man.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0.
All right.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. This one taken from the 7.
Oh, God.
Pretty good
Wrong
return
button.
here. He'll be
Oh, well.
stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
All right, we got 3 timeouts.
This
Plenty of time.
offense
Plenty of
trots
time.
back out there now, and as they do, Charles, one thing to point out that we saw a second ago are some of the new rules in the NFL this year regarding kickoffs.
Yeah, nowadays, the kickoff team, no more running starts. Remember that when you can kind of circle a guy around and here he goes? No more. You have to start, close to the ball. And when it's kicked, then you get to take off and go, so you can't build up your speed that way. Also, when you're returning it, remember those wedges that we used to say where guys would form together, 2 or 3 guys? No more of those. So it'd be a lot more man-on-man, one-on-one blocking. And also, they have rules about where people have to be when the ball's kicked, where they have to be when the ball's caught. So to me, it's much more like a punt return than it is an actual kickoff return. So I'm eager to see if teams now take their punt returners, those nifty guys who make people miss in the open field, and make them the kickoff returners as well.
Oh, my God, dude,
because I think you can still get big plays in this area if you have the right people back there.
Raider 2. Set.
All right, Jordy, let's see what you got.
Throwing on first down is Carr.
Oh,
Down he
no.
goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Samson Abukum in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this.
Commercial
And
break.
time to remind you that coming up at halftime, we're off to see the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a wild opening weekend in the NFL.
It's good to have Coach along for the ride this year, although he would probably say it's good for him to have us along for his ride.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. To throw on second down. Carr to the right side. He's got Cooper. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Throwing his Carr on third down. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth.
Come on. Come on.
91 is the mic.
He can run for it, and he will.
There we go. All right.
All right, now. We got 3. Now. Listen up.
Carr now on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's
There we
Cook.
go.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. On first and 10, here's Carr. Completes it right side to Cooper. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And now Cooper, slow to get up. Staying down after that last play.
That ain't good.
Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
We got 3 down. Come here. Check the backer. Check. What's up?
There we
And
go.
now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment.
Encroachment, defense.
And the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty.
Come on, dude.
Monday, down. 93. 93.
What we got? What we got? All right.
That's it. That's it.
Looking to throw on second down. Carr. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Hey, we're good. We're
They'll run with Lynch.
Oh my God, he ran into his own
Working toward
player.
that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line. They'll run for it with Lynch.
Oh, get there.
And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
There we go.
Marshawn Lynch as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half.
Wow,
There's
look
still
at that.
time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, where they want to let their return guy touch it.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
The back string will not be able. Okay.
Now it's Nugent out to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
All right.
Well, we turn our attention to the Rams here as the offense comes out. So many positive vibes around this club entering 2018. Their 3rd season back in L.A., a new stadium on the way. And coming off of last year, Charles, and you said this to me in the car on the way over, it's going to be interesting to see what this year brings.
That's because they will actually be the team that's hunted now, and they haven't been that for a long
Oh, my
time.
God.
Meaning they're sitting on top of the NFC West. Many people think they might be the team to
That was
beat in
awful.
the NFC overall, even with the Eagles
All right, I
and the
guess I'm not gonna
Vikings
do
staring
anything.
at them. So explosive on offense last year. Defense kept getting better. And in the offseason, the defense added cornerback Marcus Peters, added defensive tackle Ndamukong Suh, both Pro Bowlers. They think that they're ready right now to challenge for a Super Bowl, and they intend to go for it.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll
Close.
see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
All right.
Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them.
God,
You
I missed him.
run
I
things
missed
in a
him.
certain way in the first
Jeez
half,
Louise.
and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments.
Oh, that was
So guess
awful.
what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball
The
game.
adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one
Oop,
thing,
there it went.
hit them with something else.
Gurley again here on first down. Stop shy of the
Good
45.
God. I need to work on my tackle.
Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. Marcus Gilchrist there to bring him down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it.
Al, look up. Al, look up. Exit.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's
go.
all. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. But at least he was able to break that
Yeah,
initial
see that.
contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
Goff now looks to throw.
Oh, my
Dumps it
God.
off to
Oh, my
Gurley.
God.
And
That was
he'll be
awful.
taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
I'm sorry to all the
We
Raider
always
fans
talk
that are
about having to
watching
read
this.
defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice gain.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the
There
football.
we go.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They go play action here on first down. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll make this a second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. In on the stoppage to hear Whitehead.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
From the gun on third down, gone. Man open, it's Kupp, he's got it. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. A Ram first down as Goff finds Kupp. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield. Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage.
All right, so I'm just going to stay with the nose tackle and let everything else happen.
That time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. So on now is Greg Zuerlein in a pressure situation. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And Zuerlein's kick is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now Oakland ready to take the field.
All right, let's make this happen. I'm going to aim for a 5-minute drive.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Raider 1, down.
They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
He hasn't been doing much.
2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the fourth quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
Oh, come on,
now
dude.
Whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving.
False start. Offense.
That's so frustrating.
And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Later, two. Now.
To throw on second down. Carr throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's
Let's
trying to
pick
do
this
is
up a
make the
little bit.
defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Listen, hot.
From the gun on third down. Carr.
Oh,
That's going to be knocked away and
Damn.
incomplete.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to do with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that. Yeah, there was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. Now Carr, gotta have this one.
oh my God,
They
man!
bring him down. Mark Barron.
Wow.
The blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But boy, deep in their own
Wow.
territory like that.
Where did he
Let's
come
just
from?
say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he
Untouched.
knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I'll guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
Here's a
wow.
Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what
Put
you
your
do
foot on
best.
the gas.
Exactly.
Oh,
Put it
my
all the way
God.
down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
It's the same thing. Must have press. Oh well.
Again, they run with Gurley.
There we go.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Now Gurley staying down. Well, let's hope he's all right. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. The Rams on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. A shotgun snap for Goff.
Wide
Looking down,
open.
That's complete.
Jeez
And
Louise.
he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get
And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. 4-time Pro Bowler Derek Johnson, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, surprise, surprise. 1st and goal at the 1. No quarterback sneak. No running play. They decide to throw for it, but the pressure got to him quickly and put the quarterback down.
Gone. And look at this. They get
get
the
up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
turnover, and it's intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
A very solid gain of 27. Carr gives to Marshawn. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. There to make the tackle, Samson Abuka.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
93. Down.
Now Carr throwing on second down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he gets this one to midfield
There we
before
go.
he's brought down. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Carr now 15 out of 17 through the air. Only 2 incompletions. It's first down. The pitch out to Lynch. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They
See
come
what we
up on
can
a
do.
second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Monday, down.
Who we got?
Where's it? Hut.
Looking to throw on second down. Carr. And
No!
pressure there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
They'll run. This is Brown. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Throwing now, Goff.
There we go.
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. So here we go, Charles, third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Delay of game, offense.
So that'll back him up 5.
Still third down.
Every penalty so
what did I
critical
pick?
at this
I clicked
stage
the
of
wrong
the
button.
game as now they've got it 3rd and long. And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
All right.
And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Let's make something happen.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
Nope, nope, nope.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
All right.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
No flag? Come on, dude.
3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure, and if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
He's back to throw.
No.
Get a throw away. Jason Abukum in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
Partner, you absolutely cannot take a sack in that situation. Now, it's also 4th down.
He'll look to throw. That's to his running back.
Oh.
And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory. So they had to take the shot there. Obviously, that was pretty much it, their last chance.
No other play for them, right? I mean, there's no other choice. It's not like you can have some strategy move, right? Punt it away and hope you... No, that's what they had to do. Right now, that offensive unit, they're pretty discouraged on the sidelines. They're going to feel like they let the team down in that situation.
Well,
but they were in a tough spot to begin with.
And with no timeouts now, they just need a miracle.
Yeah, an absolute miracle. If the team has the ball, just find a way to run out the clock.
Nice ball game, fellas.
And go home a winner.
And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, Week 1. You had the flyover, the big American
There's
flag
my
out there
prediction.
before the game, all the
Monday
hoopla,
night,
just having
10-6.
football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it
All right,
because
guys.
you really build to a crescendo.
Dude, stop
but the
talking.
best part for us
Jesus
is that
Christ.
crescendo lasts for a
God, that's
Choose
annoying.
to continue your season and play more games with your team.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for this one. As always, if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, like the video, leave a comment, and we will see you next time. Take care.